Hello and welcome to the program Talk Sports on Global Television. I am Samuel Odi. Many thanks for joining on to this edition of the program as we, try to dissect and have lots of conversation around the world of sports. And we'll be talking grassroots sports development. National Youth Games is around the corner, and we expected participants or athletes is around 6,000 plus participants will be expected at the National Youth Games for this year. And also we'll be having conversation around the Federation of Badminton as Lagos State is set to host this year's edition. Also some shocking news coming in, the singular fact that Nigerian's goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali, has sustained a couple of injuries ahead of World Cup qualifiers. That's what a whole lot of teams, countries are working on currently as they are gearing up to make sure they get qualification to represent their countries in the World Cup that will be coming up in 2026. It will be played in Mexico, Canada, and the United States of America. And again, in the world of transfers now, we'll see where Eberichi Eze, who is set, Christus Uche, I beg your pardon, is set for medicals with a Wolf. So we'll see how all of that pans out and hoping that he scales through. And then the future of Ademola Lookman and Victor Boniface is still hanging in balance based on the fact that Atlanta, they want the man to leave, but he wants to leave. That's talking about Ademola Lookman. And medicals didn't pull through as expected with Victor Boniface's move to AC Milan due to the previous medical history that he has. That's talking about injuries. He suffered ACL injuries early in his career, and that is one of the reasons why the AC Milan guys are weighing their options properly if they want to make an investment like that. So today again we'll be bringing you lots of highlights from goals from game 2, from the week 2 of this season, and also marvelous saves that individuals may have forgotten. And then this is just to remind you of how thrilling the EPL is, and then we'll do all of that and have other conversations still. So let's get right into it quickly, as we'll be starting obviously from the home front, as the stage set for the 9th National Youth Games as 6,382 athletes are officially confirmed their participation for this year's event. The stage is set for the 9th edition of the National Youth Games, with an impressive turnout of athletes and officials confirmed to participate following the conclusion of the digital registration management process. A total number of 6,382 individuals representing all 36 states and the federal capital are expected to convey in Asaba from August the 29th to September the 6th, 2025. The finalized entries so far include 4,961 athletes, 635 coaches, 386 team officials, and 400 state delegates. These figures highlight the growing scale and importance of the games, which continue to serve as a platform for nurturing young sporting talent and fostering unity among Nigeria. Gombe State is yet to complete their DRM procedures for contingents of 74 participants. Currently, the overall figure will be officially confirmed. Is already officially confirmed at 6,382 registered athletes and officials. No fewer than 37 sporting events will be contested at this year's games, ensuring a wide display of skill, competition, and teamwork across multiple disciplines. The defending champs, Team Delta, will be aiming to retain their crown, but will face strong competition from viral contingents determined to claim this year's honors. The National Sports Commission stated that 9th National Youth Games is a celebration of talent, determination, and national unity at the country, as the country witnessed the star of the future compete for glory in 9 days of thrilling actions. So we'll see how, as we speak now, leads to Delta State, Asaba, and then we're going to do the most we can to bring you live updates and also live updates from the events as it unfolds. So moving on, Lagos is set to host the 2025 International Badminton Classic with athletes from over 30 countries. Lagos is set to take center stage in the world of badminton as preparation reaches its peak for the 8th Lagos International Badminton Classic, scheduled to hold from today till August the 30th, 2025 at the Indoor Sporting Hall, Teslim Balogun Stadium. Surulere, the prestigious 4-day championship, which promises to be a showcase of world-class talent, is organized by the Badminton Federation of Nigeria in collaboration with Badminton World Federation and support from Lagos State Commission. The 2025 Lagos International Badminton Classic will feature over 200 players from 30 countries across Africa, Asia, Europe, and America's powerhouse badminton nation, including India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, and Indonesia, will compete alongside top athletes from the United States, Canada, France, Egypt, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates, underlining the tournament's truly global appeal. Speaking of the championship, the Director General of Lagos State Sports Commission, Mr. Leke Fatudu, expressed his delight at Lagos State's readiness to host the athletes from around the world. He reaffirmed the state's government's vision of making Lagos a true center of multiple sports in Africa. Lagos is fully prepared to host the landmark event with world-class facilities and robust security in place. He says, our commitment goes beyond competition. It is about deepening sports development as a driver of youth empowerment, productivity, economic growth, and while reinforcing Lagos as Africa's hub for multiple sports events. He also added, this year alone, Lagos, through the active backing of Lagos State Sports Commission, has provided enabling environment and supported the successfully hosting international tournaments across various disciplines, including Festival of Table Tennis, African Senior Fencing Championship, Zen Archery, Lagos International Open, and many more. So we'll see how all of these will pan out, and also we'll be hoping that Nigeria will get to make us proud and represent, and also have lots of medals won at this year's outing. Moving on now, let's talk basketball real quick as the Tigresses star Kalu joins new Chinese franchise. The Tigers guard Ezinne Kalu has teamed up with Women's Chinese Basketball Association franchise Wonghang Shinfang ahead of the 2025-2026 WCBA season. The four-time FIBA Women's Afrobeat champion will continue her sojourn in China after also featuring another WCBA outing, Xinjiang, during the 2024-2025 campaign in what was her only season for Xinjiang. She averaged 21.5 points, 4.2 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 2.5 steals per game in 33 WCBA outing. The 33-year-old played the biggest part in Nigeria, claiming the fifth successive FIBA Women's Afro Basketball title in Ivory Coast and the 7th continental crown overall. The Tigers' victory also saw them secure qualification spots for the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. Kalu's illustration professional career, although numeric, had been her further for London in France, Star in Germany, Vakis, and also the trajectory of her dominance continued all through. So congratulations to her, and then we'll see how well Star Ezinne Kalu Ezinne Kalu would be able to manage and also do herself proud. So moving on, let's stop quickly before I bring you all of those highlights from amazing goals to incredible stops. Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali suffered injury ahead of World Cup qualifiers, and then this is very shocking coming at this time. He is one of the members on the list, but we have Okorafor as well and other goalkeepers lined up who can be able to fill in, but now we need the best of the best. This is almost like playing in the World Cup finals now as it stands, because we have two crucial games to play. We have one with South Africa and we have one with Rwanda, and then we are going to see how all of this pans out, hoping that Coach Eric will be able to find someone who in short notice who will be able to fit in that role. That's if Stanley Nwabali doesn't get it fully, doesn't get on the 100% before to represent Nigeria. So we'll see how all of that pans out, as you know, the camp will be opening by next week Monday, and we'll be expecting the likes of Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Ademola Lookman, and then Trust Ekong. The list goes on and on for them to come back and camp and represent Nigeria as well. So since we're talking goalkeepers, let's start with the incredible saves that you might never, that you haven't seen or heard, or you have seen and forgotten about. Let's bring you up to speed with all of that, as the EPL is here, and then I just want to remind you of the trails of what EPL is all about, and also following suit immediately will bring you the best of the best goals that we scored, and also that's how I'll be saying goodbye on today's edition of TalkSport. My name is Samuel Odi. Here are the highlights.
That's a really good save. That's a great save. That's an outstanding save.